The Carolina Panthers by far have the worst roster in the NFL, and today I have 5 seasons to bring them their first Super Bowl in franchise history. But if I fail, I have to buy a Bryce Young jersey and wear it in my videos for an entire week. I already have a freaking Baker Mayfield Panthers jersey from years ago, dude. I don't want to waste even more of my money on this. Well, the first thing we can do to improve this team is go ahead and make rookie running back Jonathan Brooks the starter. The first thing I see on this offense is the fact we have 2 aging receivers in Deontay Johnson and Adam Thielen. I'm actually really hoping Xavier Legette can turn into a stud. He starts with hidden development and he's only a 72 overall, but I still think these are some decent base ratings for a rookie that maybe, just maybe, he could potentially turn into a wide receiver number 1 for our quarterback, which is obviously Bryce Young, who is the biggest question mark on this team. Only a 73 overall, but he's only 23 years old. So I'm not giving up on him just yet. Really hope he can lead us to a Super Bowl, but dude, at this point, only has 3 years left on his contract. I might not even end up picking up his 5th-year option. And dude, the offensive line is just like the definition of mid. And what the heck is his tight end room? And defensively, he's not much better. At least we do have some superstars in Derrick Brown, J.C. Horn, our leader on defense, and Shaq Thompson, 83 overall. But the issue with him is that he is about to turn 30 years old, which means these ratings are going to start to regress fast. But outside of the few superstars, like, the team is just the definition of mid, which reflects in the team's ratings at a 79 overall with the 79 offense, 81 defense. And that's not even the worst bit of news, because even though the team is so bad right now, they only have $5.5 million in available cap room. How does that happen with a team like this? And yeah, a lot of money is tied up in contracts that will be expiring at the end of the season, which means we'll have a little bit of money to spend once we hit that off season, but still, dude, like, we're so screwed. And to be completely honest with you, dude, I might just go ahead and look to trade on some of these players like Deontay Johnson, Jordan Fuller, Shaq Thompson, who I probably won't extend, and their contracts will be expiring, so like, why not get some draft picks for them? I don't know though. I might keep Jordan Fuller. He's only 26, so maybe we can get him to stick around for a few seasons. Like, heck, dude, do I go ahead and trade away Adam Thielen too? And I guess I'm just gonna see how we're doing at like the midway point of the season. He still has 2 years left on his contract, but talk about players regressing. Like, Thielen will probably be like a 75 overall at the start of next season if he doesn't just retire this offseason. Even our kicker and punter are mid. But the state of this freaking roster right now, I need to do everything in my power to improve this team as much as I physically can, hence why I'm gonna complete training camp. So I just literally went perfect and got gold on all of these drills back to back to back to back, and I realized that, I wasn't even recording. I really hate myself sometimes. So I'll show you who we got upgraded in just a second, but for now, I still have time to upgrade J.C. Horn a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, dude, I think this DB drill triggers me more than any other drill in the game. Come on, yes, let's go. Gosh dang it, dude, I'm getting cooked by 95-year-old senior citizen Adam Thielen right now. Gosh, how am I supposed to cover that? Dude, I'm just gonna have to take silver. I can't take this anymore. Still got us an upgrade, so don't care. That sucks, dude, because I promise I gold medaled every other one of these. Ooh, maybe now we can improve Jordan Fuller a little bit, especially if I do want to try and re-sign him. Dude, Adam Thielen's gonna go for 2,000 yards this season. I want to show you guys I can get gold. That's mine. 2 more and I think we're golden. Literally, he beat me. Gosh dang it. Like, what in the world? He dropped it. Oh my god, dude. That's God telling me sorry for forgetting to click record. Just kidding. Gosh dang it. Unbelievable. I finally remembered to click record and I get 2 straight silvers. But some big upgrades, dude. One for Bryce Young, Jonathan Brooks, and Xavier Legette. So got some of our youngsters a little boost. Not to mention our young offensive linemen. And defensively gave our 2 superstars a little boost. And the one you didn't see is this young inside linebacker, Trevin Wallace. Unfortunately, with how I have things set, I'm pretty positive I'm going to upgrade Bryce Young here, and it's going to go ahead and automatically upgrade everybody. And I just put the upgrade on Bryce Young, and his overall didn't even go up. It's not a good start, Bryce. Hey, though, that did go ahead and bump our overall up to 80. Got an 80 offense now. See, dude, I'm already bringing positivity to this garbage roster. Thing now, though, we're going to go ahead and simulate to the mid-season, and if we're just completely out of the race, I'm probably going to go ahead and trade away a few players for a few draft picks. So I thought we were going to be bad, but not that bad. We have the worst record in the NFC. Yeah, dude, we almost have the worst offense in the entire league. Like, what does that mean? We're so bad that it's invisible. visible. And we have the third worst defense. That's fantastic. Brother Bryce is struggling. Oh no, dude. Oh no. He's a 75 overall. At least he's gone up a little bit. With this bad season, dude, his dev trait might go down. Jonathan Brooks' rookie season sucks. He does have 9 touchdowns though, which is kind of weird. And at least Xavier Legette's doing something half positive. So fellas, I think it's finally time to ship on a few players and try to get some draft picks in return. Because God knows we need them. Does anybody want Adam Thielen? No. Nah, dude, there's gotta be somebody out there. The Patriots need a wide receiver. So do the Lions. Who will give me the better package? Why would they give me Javon Baker in return? I did not expect that to be accepted. They just gave us a rookie receiver with hidden development. Basically like trading away Adam Thielen for like a second round pick. So 72 overall is about what you'd expect to get in the second round. We have his whole cheap rookie contract too, so that's a dub. Now I do totally expect to get a little bit more value for Deontay Johnson. If he wasn't just on a 1-year contract, I wouldn't even think about trading him away, but I'm not going to re-sign him long term. Like a receiver going on 29 is just not in the rebuild plans. But I assume I can get something half decent in return for him. We could get James Cook. That's actually kind of crazy. Juwan Jones, a young solid tackle. Okay, so maybe we can actually cook up something half decent here. I'm actually going to look for a player that could help our team now and for the future. I can't find a good fit though. I'll just go ahead and try and trade for a draft pick. Hold on a freaking second. Do I go in for Trey McBride? Like, this was not what I was expecting to do whatsoever. Let's see if we can cook though. Brady Christensen also on a 1-year contract. Come bring us our tight end of the future. See, like, I don't want to have to trade away a pick of mine. I mean, I also was thinking about trading away Shaq Thompson. But I feel like if I offer this, I also could get a pick. Gonna test the waters here. It was accepted. Oh no, I probably could have got so much more. But at the end of the day, I get Trey McBride and a 3rd round pick for 3 players who won't be a Panther next year anyway. Dude, I feel like that was a banger. Although he's already sad to be a Panther. I mean, he alone brought our overall up to an 81. Everybody's so sad to be a Panther. Hold on though, are there any other players that have some value? They're on expiring contracts. Like, is it worth trading away these guys? I mean, Michael Jackson is our 4th corner, but Troy Hill's our number 2. We got a 5th round pick for him. So interesting little trade here. Traded away Troy Hill and 2 5th round picks for a 3rd and a future 6th. I'll take an extra 3rd round pick from this year. Like, not many good players fall in Madden draft anymore. And we got an extra 5th round pick for David Moore. And that gives us a ton of ammo to improve this team with young talent in this upcoming draft. I mean, what do we have? Like literally 11, 12 picks? Do I wager my 1st overall pick? I want to try something crazy. I want to see if I can swap my number 1 overall pick for the Cardinals' 4th overall pick. I feel like we're going to win some games the second half of the season. Like, what are the odds I could also get their 2nd? The dream's over. What about a 4th and a future 2nd? Still declined. I'm not going to risk it, but I feel like that was a good idea in theory. Now I got to sign some scrubs to fill out the roster. Going to sign Justin Ross off the Bears practice squad. Also going to sign Tyquan Thornton. He's 24 years old and has 96 speed. We're really getting excited for scraps in this rebuild. Okay, we can pick up Cameron Thomas, 24-year-old, 71 overall. Dude, Reed Blankenship's like a 77 overall. I mean, I'll take a 76 overall free safety. Need a few corners, and I guess the first one we're going to sign is going to be Eli Apple, fan favorite. I think we're now good to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season and see if we actually do end up with the number 1 overall pick. Hey, at least Justin Ross is happy to be here. Hold on a second, dude. We actually won 5 games, which unfortunately means we don't get the number 1 pick. Offense definitely could be a little bit better. Defensively, we were about the same. What are we doing, Bryce? Like, that's just way too many interceptions. Like, 26 touchdowns, 3,800 yards is okay, but like, just can't win a lot of games when your quarterback turns the ball over about 1.2 times per game. Jonathan Brooks got a lot of touchdowns, but like 3.6 yards per carry. We're gonna need better than that. Xavier Legette, though, 100% the star of the season. He's up to an 80 overall, so that's already an 8 overall boost in just 1 year. So maybe he can become a legitimate wide receiver 1. I mean, judging by this, he already is. Can't discount Trey McBride, though. Had 700 yards, 8 touchdowns. Mio and Justin Ross put up some decent numbers. And Javon Baker got 200 yards the last like 8 weeks of the season. Defensively, yeah, dude, it was the Derek Brown show. Old Jadeveon Clowney still putting in some work, but outside of that, dude, nobody could get to the quarterback. Even our kicker sucks. Mahomes wins MVP. Now I'm curious to see, did Xavier Legette win Offensive Rookie of the Year? Oh, he came in 2nd, dude. That would have been huge for his progression. Freaking JJ. I mean, to be fair, that's That's a pretty decent season for a rookie quarterback. Just gonna have to make sure we make the right moves this offseason because this team still needs a ton of work. I like our young talent though. I mean, at least we made it up to an 82 overall with an 84 offense, so we're getting somewhere. Hopefully we'll be the Ravens soon. I told you guys he was gonna retire. So we basically got Javon Baker for free. Playing chess, not checkers. 22 players need new contracts. Ooh, so Akeem Ekwonu, his 5th year option, it'll be about 14 mil. I mean, who are we gonna get better than him at left tackle? So we'll accept it. I told you guys I was interested in re-signing Jordan Fuller, and he's not even asking for much money. Give you a little 3-year deal, about $3 million per season. What do you mean, Jordan? I thought we had something special. See, dude, like, do I re-sign a 77 overall 29-year-old center, or do I just try to draft one? I'll offer him the base deal and see what he says. Everybody hates me. I mean, do I sign Reed Blankenship? At least he kind of wants to be here. Give him a little 3-year base offer. He's not asking for much. At least somebody loves me. Why didn't I know all these guys were on expiring contracts? I could have traded them away. I don't think I'm gonna re-sign Chuba though. Xavier Woods, he's 30 years old, so what about a 1-year contract? We could try and find his replacement. Gosh dang it. And I think I'm just literally gonna let the rest of these guys go. I mean, part of me wants to re-sign Justin Ross, but I feel like we can do a little bit better. It'll give us about 50 mil to spend in free agency. And before free agency, didn't realize Trey McBride already became a superstar. Only changes I see defensively is that Jadeveon Clowney is like a 33-year-old became a star. Hopefully soon JC Horn can become a superstar. Here we freaking go, dude. Off-season free agency. I feel like because we're not a good team, I'm gonna have to pay through the freaking roof to sign good players. Charvarius Ward is a free agent. So is Justin Simmons. So is Khalil Mack. There's some talent, but I need to try and think long-term. And the majority of all these decent free agents are over the age of 30. Let's be smart about this. Paulson Adebo, 26-year-old, 85 overall corner. Now, unfortunately, he has zero interest in joining us here. I'll try to give him a little fat 5-year contract. I'll even up the salary quite a bit and see if we can convince him to join a project. We're just tied with the other teams. So I'll give you a little bit more per season. Probably overpaying, but I need myself another solid cornerback number 2. And brother, like, he's probably not going to choose this. I don't want to give him too much more. I'll give one more offer. This right here, my friend, is as high as I'm getting. And we're just still tied with everybody else. That's it. Find somebody else to give my money to. What about Spencer Brown here? I mean, I'm not going to give him anything too crazy. We'll give him a 3-year deal. And we're already outbid. I'm just not going to give him too much more. Like, this might end up being a pretty boring free agent class for us. Now, Charvarius Ward, like, I just don't think I want to give him the money. He's probably already starting to regress a little bit. Ooh, Michael Carter here could be a decent backup option. Give you a 4-year little base deal. Hopefully nobody else is offering you. Can everybody back the frick off? Hey, at least we can give some money to a punter here. Screw it. Let's give him a 7-year deal. Why not? Gotta love it. Need a new kicker too. I'll just go with the highest rated. Gosh dang it. I gotta evaluate all my offers. Hopefully I signed a few of them. We just got the kicker. That's it. Are you kidding me? Adebo went to the Texans. Have fun with the LA taxes, Spencer. Yeah, dude. We're not getting Michael Carter either. What sucks about being a bad team? Nobody wants to join us. We actually offered Jeff Okudah. That's the state our team is in right now. Since I have the money there, like, should I send some 1-year contracts to a few veterans? Like, do I try and get DeAndre Hopkins for a season? If he signs and we suck, I could just trade him away at the deadline for his only offer. And I guess I could also try to sign Levante David. I mean, why not? I'm actually looking good right now. Do I just go ahead and offer Jamal Adams too? Oh, dang it, I can't. Gotta evaluate my offers again. We at least got Levante David. Still some offers out there on the table. Gosh dang it, Jeffrey. Not going any higher than that, but we are desperate. So I'm gonna do everything I can to get him. Tied with the Broncos. I'm gonna up D-Hop's offer just a little bit, and we're still tied with everybody else. And why not add an 84 overall offensive lineman if we can? So after all of that, all we got was Levante David, the punter and kicker. We still possibly could get D-Hop though. I mean, I might as well just go ahead and give him a massive offer. I mean, I gotta spend our money somewhere. Finally, that offer gave us the lead. Like, I still have money to spend. I mean, I think Jimmy Ward would be better at safety than 62 rated Quantrez. A little 1-year offer should be enough. The Colts better not ruin my life here. Again, I'm just gonna up the offer. Like, why not? If they match us, they're psychos. I am just now realizing that David Onyemata would be our starting defensive tackle next season. So hopefully he'll accept a lowball offer. Or his only offer, so that's a good thing. So if I can at least land these 3 guys, at least I won't feel like I completely wasted my time. And we got Jimmy Ward. What does that mean we didn't get D-Hop? Dude, he's a freaking traitor. Like, I just don't don't want to spend my money on Odell Beckham Jr. I'm just not going to do it. I'd rather my 3 young receivers play. I mean, I don't know who to spend my money on. Do I sign Rob for the heck of it? He's an 80 overall offensive lineman. There's not many of them to go around. Yeah, dude, we're not winning this bidding war. At least we did get ourselves a new starting defensive tackle. So I'm not gonna lie, pretty underwhelmed here. I promise you right now, we're gonna make up for that with a solid draft class. Oh man, no pressure. No pressure whatsoever. We get the 5th pick. And honestly, dude, I'm probably just gonna go best player available. Ooh, this defensive tackle is supposed to be a top 5 pick. Good skills, good combine. I'm gonna do some solid in-depth research first, though. Out of all these outside linebackers, I think this guy looks the best. Speed rushers are always kind of OP. And a pretty decent combine. Got some good notes on him, too. Think he's probably the best bet. Okay, not too shabby. We get the 9th best player in the draft at number 5. Hidden development 2, which is massive. So hopefully we can also hit on our 2nd round pick here. Dude, I was snooping around looking at drafting a linebacker, and I kind of came across this guy down here. Anthony Mitchell is projected to go the 3rd to 4th round, but he has got some wild ratings. This might be one of those guys that's actually like a top 10 player in the draft. Watch him just suck. Watch him be garbage. What's up, brother? That is actually so funny. 10th best player in the draft at 53. It's so funny. People are going to think I scripted that. But he does have normal development, though. That kind of ruins everything. Oh, that sucks so bad. Hey, though, gotta stay positive. Can't be mad at that. Dude, I have 3 picks here in the 3rd round. Honestly, we need a defensive tackle badly. Tyree Moses looks like the best man still on the board. Had the best combine. I can work with that for a 3rd round pick. Please make up for the last one and be hidden development. Okay, so not the best pick in the world, but also not the worst. He's hidden development. Let's go. See, dude, a dub in my book. Now we pick literally immediately after. Does anybody want to trade down? Give me something decent. All of this sucks. Dude, who the frick is this tight end? Had a pretty decent combine and had 3 A's. Now the rest of them are kind of mid. To be fair, he's not scouted all the way, but Kerry Ware, I think I'm just going to take him. I know we have Trey McBride. I'm just kind of taking best player available right now. Bang, bang, 11th best player in the draft, and we drafted him at 69. How perfect. So we have had some mid picks mixed in there, but we've also had some bangers. And most importantly, he also has hidden development. We've been killing it here in the 3rd round, and thankfully we have one more pick here. Talk about a solid little offensive guard here just falling in my lap. It's always a green flag when the prospect has a awareness. So I just not think about it, just take him. Screw it, we need offensive linemen anyway. And that, my friends, is also quite the banger. More importantly, does he have it? No, he doesn't. Oh man, it ruins it all. So I need a corner, and there's not many left. This guy, Daryl Simmons, has A-man coverage, which seems solid. Had a really good combine. He's super fast. He's elite in a lot of traits. Oh, I didn't see that F-zone coverage, though. I mean, every other corner left is absolutely terrible. So, screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Roger Goodell, why are you announcing the pick, Roger? We're in the 4th round. Go home, take a nap. Like, just don't bother. Nobody cares anymore. You're wasting our time. Why is our coach so happy? Is this the best player of all time? Like, what's going on? What is happening? Surely he has normal development. That's the only reason he fell this far. He has hidden. What is he doing here? What is he doing here in the 4th round? I didn't even think he was that good. There was only like 4 draftable corners left, and they all had F's and everything. He at least had an A in man. Oh my god, dude, I didn't expect 3rd in the draft. That's a future Panther legend right there. Dude, I know we've missed on a few, but this has been a freaking legendary draft class. Now, if I actually hit on 2 more picks here in the 5th round, the Carolina Panthers need to actually hire me in real life. Don't see a lot of promising attributes left, though. I could use some running back depth. See some decent stats in there. That name's close enough to Ezekiel Elliott. That was actually a lot better than what I thought. That's disappointing. Maybe this was a deep wide receiver class? Honestly, dude, I just completely guessed on that one. It is not too shabby. He's not good, though, which sucks. Honestly, I think I'm just going to trade away the rest of our picks. For 2026 5th and 7th, we take it. I don't want my 7th round pick either. All we got offered was a 2027 6th. We take it, though. I do want to take our next pick, though, because I want to see if I can actually hit on what's basically Mr. Irrelevant. Can we find the next Brock Purdy here? Wait a minute. This guy doesn't actually look that bad for a 7th round quarterback. Has some B's thrown in there, has some D's too. Screw it, we'll try it. Well, you win some, you lose some. That is just not a 22-year-old male. He's at least 40. Well, here's the moment of truth, dude. Need some bangers. players thrown in this mix. Well, that entire draft, dude, all comes down to the click of a button. I mean, I feel like we did good, but this will prove if we actually had a banger or not. And brother, that is one of the most insane drafts I think I have ever put together in any Madden franchise ever. Brother, this guy was a 78 overall just sitting there in the 4th round. I legitimately think this is the highest rated prospect I have ever drafted this late in the draft. I mean, even the 70s were pretty solid in the 5th round. Now, this defensive tackle wasn't the greatest in the 3rd round, but the rest of this draft is like the greatest thing of my existence on this earth. I mean, a 78 overall in the 4th round is crazy. Like, of course his name was Daryl. He looks like a Daryl. I mean, to be fair, this was a pretty loaded draft class. There was a running back that went 2nd, and dude, there was a wide receiver with 99 speed. Oh, there could have been a good chance I actually picked this guy if he fell a few more picks. He had 97 speed, 76 overall in the 2nd round. With how bad a free agency class was, I feel like this makes up for it. I give myself a pat on the back for that one. And thank God I drafted this guy, because he is going to be our starting center. Dude, it kind of sucks we have Trey McBride, because this guy is actually insane. Like, hopefully he gets some snaps. And defensively, we have quite a few rookies we're going to have to start for us. So it's a young team, man. Like, I really don't know what to expect this season. Like, we really need Bryce to hit like maybe an 81, 82 overall. At the start of the season, dude, Jonathan Brooks is already up to an 84. Legette's an 80. Trey McBride's an 85. Derrick Brown could join the 99 club by the end of today. Do think it would be huge, though, if we could add at least one more wide receiver via trade. Don't want to trade just to trade, though, and I don't want to trade too much. I gotta be smart with this. Like, I wouldn't mind trading like a 2nd round pick if it gave me a good receiver. Do also have a few players I wouldn't mind trading away, like Josie here. And honestly, with us drafting this rookie, dude, we could trade away DJ too. We got offered a wide receiver, but that's not what I'm looking for. I need somebody that's just at least half decent. The Houston Texans just traded me Tank freaking Dell, dude. We had to throw in a 3rd round pick in Miles Sanders. Like, who cares about Miles Sanders at this point? We just got Tank freaking Dell. I'm sure Bryce is ecstatic. We're just gonna go ahead and do it. Simulate to mid-season, and hopefully this time I don't have to trade away players because we're in somewhat of a playoff race. Hey, we take that. That might actually be good enough for a playoff spot. It's not, but we're only 1 game out of the division. Our offense still sucks, unfortunately. Our defense is good, though. I mean, Bryce isn't having a bad season. Like, why are we so bad? Like, Jonathan Brooks averaging 4.5 yards per carry. Jonathan Mingo is our leading receiver. Like, that is just not what I expected whatsoever. And nobody can get to the freaking quarterback. Dude, at least our young 3rd round rookie, who was like one of the lowest rated players we drafted, almost has as many sacks as a $20 million man, Derrick Brown. I might actually go and try and make a trade and see if we can improve at the deadline instead of selling. Can I improve Jonathan Mingo just a little bit? I just got Jameson friggin' Williams, dude. Traded a few players to future 3rd and 5th, and I will have to pay him this offseason, but doesn't this wide receiver core look so much better? I mean, our team's up to an 84 overall with an 85 offense. Like, I really think we could go ahead and push for a playoff spot. If we don't win at least 9 games, I'm gonna be disappointed. Brother, we went 10-7. I am in shock. I mean, I doubt we win a game, but we still made the playoffs. After picking up Williams at the trade deadline, we won 4 straight games and finished off the season pretty strong. The offense finished middle of the pack, so that is some improvement. And the defense fell off big time. Hey, so I'll definitely take 11 interceptions over 20. What does overall get up to? An 82. We take that. Dude, where did this come from? Jonathan Brooks with 19 rushing touchdowns. He's up to an 89 overall already. Hank Bigsby was a pretty big pickup too. Okay, so at least all the receivers were pretty consistent. I mean, Xavier Legette put up 9 receiving touchdowns. What's he up to now? An 82 as well. Now, defensively, Jadeveon Clowney led us with 9 sacks. Derrick Brown had 8. Rookie kind of fell off a little bit, but not too shabby. 4.5 sacks for a former 3rd round pick. Unfortunately, no MVP votes for Bryce. How did I not win Coach of the Year? Jonathan Brooks, though, did get some Offensive Player of the Year votes. And Levante David, dude, almost won Defensive Player of the Year. What a signing he was. And so somehow the backup tight end and like a 3rd string running back got some Offensive Rookie of the Year votes. Outside linebacker and the cornerback got some votes too. Interested to see what their overalls got up to. Okay, Burke's already up to an 80. Dude, the cornerback is already an 85 overall and a superstar. Like, this guy was supposed to go on day 3. He's already a top 30 cornerback in the league. My best draft pick in my Madden Madden career. But the question here, fellas, is this team finally ready to go on a playoff run? Like, keep in mind, what I'm saying finally ready. This is the end of the second season. I mean, we are higher overall than the Packers when we get this game at home. I will be shocked, though, if we win. Shocked. Can we please just not get first rounded? That would be so anticlimactic. Take a 7-0 lead early on. 14-3 just like that. Come on, dude. Don't let me down now. Packers trying to come back. Kind of scared me a little bit. We had the lead at halftime. We don't have the lead anymore. We're down by 10 just like that. Although we're fighting back. One possession game. It's Jover, isn't it? No, it's not. 3-point game. Come on, let's finish. Let's finish. We win. We win. We win. Comeback victory. To be fair, we did kind of choke, but we came back when we had to. Bryce Young wins his first career playoff game. Dude, I'm so hyped. I didn't expect to be here already. If he can just limit the picks, dude, like maybe they could go on a Cinderella run. Trey McBride and Tank Dell going off. Oh, not to mention Xavier Legette with his 2 touchdowns. Also gonna have to do a better job of getting to the quarterback. Levante David was the signing of the season. I cannot believe we just won a freaking playoff game with the Panthers. Now, we play the winner of the Bears and Cowboys, and I hope to God it's the Bears. Madden loves the Cowboys, so please give me the Bears. Please give me the Bears. It gave me the Cowboys. It was a fun Mickey Mouse playoff run while it lasted. I mean, we do also get this game at home. I don't think it's sunk in yet that if we win this game, we advance to the conference championship game. Dude, Bryce Young is my quarterback. We're honestly like probably plus 4.5 this game, so we're gonna need an upset here. Another fast start. 7-0, 7-all, 14-7. I don't like the way this is going. Come on, let's answer, please. Let's answer. That's not what I'm talking about. 21-10. Can we get some more points here? It's over. The Mickey Mouse run is over. 11-point game. Hold on. We're fighting back. We just can't score. We just can't score. I'm just so disappointed. Of course, it had to be the freaking Cowboys. I told you. We just needed you to not throw 3 picks a game, dude. This team has so much potential, though, dudes. Team's just getting started. Give me one more solid offseason. We really could go on a legitimate Super Bowl run next year. I mean, at least we did lose to the eventual Super Bowl champions. You've got to be kidding me, dude. I was going to try and re-sign him. Like, he almost won Defensive Player of the Year last year. What are you doing retiring, Levante? Any changes here during Super Bowl week? Jonathan Brooks is up to a superstar, and the defensive tackle went up to superstar, and Reed Blankenship went up to star somehow. Like, he ended up being a pretty big free agent signing. But unfortunately, it says I have $140 million to spend. That normally means there's a ton of players we're going to have to re-sign here. Now, to be fair, it's only 14 players, but who? Trey McBride. That's not what I was expecting. And J.C. Horn? Oh, no, dude. We are so screwed. We are so screwed. So, first of all, yes, I am going to accept Bryce's 5th-year option. $40 million is crazy, though. That's insane. I guess I'll go ahead and do it because it'll probably be worth that at that point in time. Now, thankfully, the 2 big boys, they do have interest in re-signing, so I don't have to offer them way too much. J.C. Horn, I'll give you 4 years. I'm going to make sure I don't lose him. I'm going to bump this up a little bit. Please don't let me down. Please, dear God, thank the Lord. And Trey McBride, please don't do me dirty here. Also, I'll give you a 5-year deal. Even up the salary a little bit. Please don't let me down. Thank God. I'll also doing to bring back J-Mo. Also give you a 5-year deal. Now, the problem is he's not really interested in returning. So I'm going to have to give him a pretty fat offer here. I mean, I feel like it's worth it. We got the money. Just hope he accepts. Gosh dang it, dude. The trade wasn't worth it. I could just franchise tag him. $43 million is crazy. What are we talking about? So we're aboard mission there. Now, Taylor, got to bring him back. Or we're going to have to start Jorvonte at right tackle. I don't want to give him more than a 2-year deal, though. So I'm going to have to up the cash quite a bit because I don't want what just happened with J-Mo to happen again. Hopefully that's enough. Thank God. I mean, I don't really care about re-signing any of these guys, and we still have $90 million to spend. Honestly, I might try to re-sign Tank Bigsby. He scored some touchdowns in the red zone for us. Honestly, thought he was going to decline it, but happy. Let's go spend this $86 million in free agency. Please be a good class. Micah Parsons, what are you doing in free agency, you weird boy? So that was totally unexpected, and you best believe I'm trying to get Micah Parsons. This is going to take so much freaking money, though. And also the problem, he's not interested in joining either, so I'm going to have to up this so much. I'll literally give you $19 million a year. And it's not going to be enough, dude. I'm not going to be able to get him. So I need to be realistic about this and just go ahead and withdraw the offer. That means I could spend my cash elsewhere, and also, like, instead of Micah Parsons, I can go after Leo here. He's a scheme fit, and he'd be considerably cheaper. Although, since he also isn't interested in joining us, I'm gonna have to also give him a fat deal. And that's crazy money, but it's worth it. Of course, we're battling with other teams, which means we're probably not gonna win. I'll up it one final time, Leo. I am not going any higher than that. And it still didn't even put me in the lead. This is so stupid. But DeMarcus Lawrence could be solid at defensive end for us. I'm only gonna give him a 1-year deal, though. And we're tied with the Commanders. I'll up the offer a little bit. In first place. Now, like, do I spend money on, like, a Joe Thuney? He'd be a huge improvement. But like, again, he doesn't want to join it, so it's gonna take a lot of money. See if we can get him to accept something. We're ahead of the Broncos and Giants, and dude, I still want to try and sign J-Mo. Like, what's it gonna take, dude? I mean, that offer put us in first place, so I'm gonna go ahead and evaluate some of those offers and see if we sign any of those guys. Brother, to my complete surprise, we do sign Jameson Williams. Our luck was so bad last year, so I thought for sure we weren't gonna get him. Now, were we able to sign anybody else? We got DeMarcus Lawrence. We take that. That means we missed out on Leo, though. And the options here are diabolical. So maybe we trade for one next year. And our right outside linebacker position is super rough. So Drew here, I'll give him a little 2-year offer. And I'm his only offer. Now, unexpected, Christian Benford, 81 overall corner. It's just sitting here in free agency. Gonna be relatively cheap. Would be an incredible cornerback number 3. He likes us. Now, I might actually sign Kevin Byard and have him play strong safety for us. Why did the Bears want him so much? So actually the best bet's probably offering Josh Metellus here. I mean, he's only 28, so he could grow a little bit. So let's see how many of those guys we get. We got Joshua. We also got Benford and Tranquil. I mean, that's a pretty solid free agent haul. But will it be enough for us to actually push for a Super Bowl next year? Now, before we start the draft, I think I might actually try and make a few moves. Might see if we could try and land a better interior offensive lineman and see if we can improve a little bit at linebacker, maybe defensive tackle. Wild trade, just crazy trade. I think this is going to end up being a huge move because we now have 2 brand new defensive starters. That bumped our teams overall up to an 87 with an 88 offense and 87 defense. Like, that overall range tends to be Super Bowl contenders. Still want to see if I can do something about this interior offensive line, though. Dude, I was trying so hard to get Jackson Powers Johnson, but I just don't think it's going to work. Hopefully we can fill some of those holes with another banger draft class here. 27? I thought we had a little bit better than that. I might just go straight after our biggest position of need, and that's left guard. And this guy's the top guy on the board, Juan Parra. I mean, he has 3 A's off the get-go. Actually has 4 A's, so he might actually be somewhat of a beast. He's strong, but not agile. Screw it, I'm gonna take him. What else am I gonna do? Tell me some good news, Roger. Starting off with the bangers once again. Top 10 player at the end of the first round. That's just crazy. Hidden development, brothers. We take it. Hopefully, I can do the same with my 2nd round pick here, which hopefully I do because I don't have a 3rd round pick this year. I don't pick again until the 4th. Okay, we got some studs left. Now, I'm looking at a receiver here, and he looks absolutely terrible, but he's the fastest player remaining in the draft with a 4.39 40. And when players are fast, they're always pretty highly rated. I'm actually sitting here wondering if this was actually worth picking. He's 6'6" from Harvard, and he runs a sub 4.4. Dude, I had just decided to not pick him. I was about to go back and just look at the other prospects, but with the new information, I'm just gonna take him out, care if he sucks. Okay, so not like a huge banger, but still solid value. Honestly, I was worried he was gonna be ranked around 200, so we'll take sub 50. He doesn't have hidden development though, which always just ruins things. 4th round pick, like, nobody looks good. I'm just gonna take this cornerback that's supposed to go day 3, and he has normal development. This draft sucks, so I think I'm just gonna trade for a 5th, 6th, and 7th from next year and get a 27, 6th, and 7th from the Eagles. But again, dude, I want to make my 7th round selection. Hold on, there's a few receivers with a spec catch left. He's the strongest wide receiver. Everything else sucks. I'm just gonna take a risk on him. What is Roger doing here in the 7th round? Like, go home. Well, safe to say we didn't hit with this pick. All right, here we are. How'd that draft go? Just kidding. Okay, so for only having 4 picks, I feel like we did a decent job. The guards are super high overall, but unfortunately was the only player who ended up having hidden development development for us. But into next season, I'm going to let that rookie guard actually start for us, which means I feel like I'm free to ship on Damian Lewis, which we would be saving a lot of money. Maybe we can try and upgrade middle linebacker or D tackle, maybe even center. No big deal or anything, just went and got Keanu Benton, a brand new starting defensive tackle. So honestly, pretty proud with how this defense turned out. And honestly, I can say the same thing about the offense. I'm telling you guys, I think this is the year this team goes on a legitimate Super Bowl run. Last year was just some Mickey Mouse stuff. And 5-2 is by far the best we've played halfway through the season, leading the division in a tiebreaker. But at the same time, we're tied for the best record in the entire conference. So what are the odds, dude, we could actually pull out a first-round bye? Our offense sucks, though. And so does our defense. How are we good? I mean, Bryce Young's having a great season. We just can't run the freaking football. Why does all of our wide receivers put up the same numbers? Now, hopefully the second half of the season goes as well as the first half to really want to make the playoffs again. Officially back in the playoffs, exactly where we belong. 12-5 NFC South champs. What are the odds we actually go on a legit run here? First, I need to investigate how we even got here. Had a top 10 offense for the first time ever. Defensively, had a top half defense. Okay. Bryce Young with a ridiculous season. 4,500 yards, 42 touchdowns. I mean, 17 interceptions, a little bit too many. But we'll take it if it comes with 42 touchdowns and 4,500 yards. Ooh, kind of a stinker from Jonathan Brooks, though. And Xavier Legette was our only 1,000-yard receiver. Only one with double-digit receiving touchdowns, too. We were really close, though, to having 3 1,000-yard receivers. And where the frick did this come from? I don't think we've ever had 2 guys with double-digit sacks. This year, we have 3. I mean, talk about a breakout from our young outside linebacker. I'm interested, dude. I haven't checked in a minute. This cornerback's up to an 87. I thought he'd be a little bit closer to a 90. Bryce Young actually got some MVP votes, dude. That's incredible. Yes, we did it. So you gotta do it. Brother, you know what sucks is I was trying so hard to trade for Brian Brees, and I couldn't do it. It's time, though, man, to stop freaking stalling. If anything, dude, I just beg we don't get first rounded here. Wait, Gardner Minshew's their quarterback? We're not gonna let Gardner Minshew knock us out in the first round of the playoffs. I'm not gonna allow it. Although, a fast start for them. 7-0. Oh, no. 14-0. 21-0. We're coming back, though. I'm gonna have the faith until the very end. I'm starting to lose faith. I'm definitely starting to lose faith. 11-point game, 5-point game, 12-point game, 5-point game. What's going on? We take the lead. Let's finish. Let's finish. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What the frick just happened? We just came from behind 21-0 to avoid getting upset in the first round of the playoffs. Brother, I think my blood pressure's elevated. Like, did we have to make that so hard on ourselves? Dude, I should have talked crap. Gardner Minshew threw for 350 yards, 3 touchdowns. Brilliant game from Bryce, though. We still can't run the ball. How did we let Gardner Minshew run for 41 yards on us? We gave up 133 yards to Darnell Mooney, but look at Jameson Williams going off. Brooks might not be running the ball too effective, but at least he's helping us in the passing game. Dude, look at us affecting the quarterback here. What's that, like 6 sacks? Drew Tranquill and Keanu Benton getting in on the action. Well, we got the win, dude, but get me the frick out of there. Hopefully the divisional round here will be a little bit easier against the Commanders, who demolished the Seahawks in the wild card round. I can't get knocked out in the divisional round again. Gotta do some scouting first, see how the Commanders are looking. I mean, they only have 2 players over 90 rated. I mean, Jaden Daniels looks like a beast, and they got a stud young running back and wide receiver. We're good, though. It should be good. We got this game at home. We're golden. You stand no chance, Jaden. This is Bryce's house. Come on, brother. I believe. At least we're not down 21-0 right now. We're up 10-7. Commanders giving us a tough one, though. Can we please lead going into halftime, please? No? This is a low-scored one. Come on, 17-14. We regained the lead. Oh, no. Down by 4. Up by 3. Don't do it to me. We did it again, dude. A super, super close late comeback win. 24-21. The Commanders go down as Bryce Young and the Panthers officially advance into the conference championship. He didn't throw a single touchdown pass. He ran for 2 touchdowns, though. I told you guys DeMarcus Lawrence was going to be a massive signing for us. just sick of these games being so stressful. Now, in the conference championship, we would get either the Eagles or Vikings. Honestly, would much rather take the Vikings. And the game's gonna give me the Eagles, aren't they? What I tell ya. And of course, we have to travel to Philadelphia. Dude, they're top 5 in every offensive category. They put up 49 points. Oh no. Now, if we do somehow pull off the upset, I'm just gonna have to go and play probably the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But we have super tough opponents in our way. Jalen Hurts is a 99 right now. They currently have 6 players over 90 rated and a few more that are almost there. Gosh dang, dude. They have like 15 players almost 90 rated. Dude, I need to stop looking at their roster. I'm kind of getting intimidated. But when it comes down to it, dude, we're actually a higher rated team than them. I got full confidence in these guys. Let's not screw this up one game shy of the Super Bowl, please. Because I don't want to have to waste my money on a Bryce Young jersey, dude. Every game's been tough up to this point, and unfortunately, I think this is going to be our toughest game yet by far. Hopefully, get off to a fast start. We do 7-0. We take that. We definitely take 10-0, but of course, the Eagles are going to eventually score up by 10 again, though. Come on, 20-7. Oh no, 20-6. One possession game. Don't like it. Come on. We answer 2 possession game. Come on. Come on. Hang on, please. Don't choke. We're not going to choke. We're not going to choke. The Philadelphia Eagles go down. The Panthers pull the upset in Philly. 42-28. Sit down, Nicholas. Oh my God, dude. I legit thought we were going to lose. I lose my mind during those simulations. See, that's what happens, Bryce, when you don't throw 15 interceptions a game. 2 touchdowns from Jonathan. The biggest game in Xavier Legette's career. Surely we didn't make it this far just to lose in the Super Bowl, right? Please tell me we don't play the Chiefs. Please tell me we don't play the Chiefs. It's a miracle. Had to score almost 50 points to beat them. Are we really going to take the Panthers from the worst roster in the entire league to Super Bowl champions in just 3 seasons? More investigating's got to be done here first, though. I mean, a good roster, but not as good as the Eagles. Worried about old Travis here. I mean, he's basically a 99 overall. Let's just stop the run game here, dude, and the Carolina Panthers will be Super Bowl champions for the first time in their existence. We need the biggest game of your freaking lives. Hold on a second. I noticed some movement here. Bryce Young became a superstar this week. That's pretty good timing. Also, the freaking rookie left guard that we drafted in the 2nd round also became a superstar. And I totally missed that Trey McBride became an X Factor. Okay, that outside linebacker also became a superstar, and Drew Tranquil out of nowhere became a star. Still kind of shocked after all these seasons that J.C. Horn never became a superstar. But who cares, because he's playing for Super Bowl. Like, we've built up to an 89 overall team with a 91 offense and 88 defense. Like, we deserve to win this. Surely we're not going to let Trevor Lawrence ruin this challenge for us. The most important button click of the past 4 hours of my life. Please, we need the best game we've ever played. If we lose, I'm gonna cry. We're down 7-0. I'm scared. Oh no, I'm so scared. We're tied though, 7-all. Come on, 14-7. Pile it on. Pile it on. 21-28. Oh no. Oh yes, 35-13, surely we don't choke. 42-20, and fellas, with that, the Carolina Panthers, for the first time in their franchise existence, are Super Bowl champions. Gatorade bath and all. Jags can't believe it. Whoever thought you'd see this sight? But yes, the ever so coveted Lombardi trophy belongs to the Carolina Panthers, which this poetic hoist of a trophy means I don't have to waste my money on this crap. Now, hopefully you enjoyed that one, and if you did, you can click right here to watch me rebuild Madden 25's lowest rated team, the New York Giants. Now, if you're still here, make sure to subscribe, brother. Trying to pass Mr. Beast tonight. Let's go.